Good morning, students. So today we will discuss the assignment solutions as a physics assignment 2, the class 8th class, and the dated it is 12/6/2020. The topic is on friction. So we have 5 questions are there under this assignment. The first question what we have is what is static friction? What is static friction? So the static friction is nothing but the friction between two surfaces when they are in contact and they are at rest position. When the bodies are at rest position, when the bodies are at rest position, the frictional force acting between those two bodies, the frictional force acting between two bodies is called static friction. Is called static friction. In the name itself it is static. Static means rest. So when the bodies are at rest position, the friction between those two bodies is nothing but a static friction. So the other question is, second question is, we have a sliding friction. The second question is sliding friction. So the sliding friction is nothing but sliding friction. So the friction when two bodies are in motion, one on the other, when two bodies are relatively moving, relatively in motion, one on the other, then the friction between those two bodies, then the friction between the two bodies, friction between two bodies called sliding friction, called sliding friction. So this is what the second question answer. Okay, so and we have a third question is there. So the third question is draw a suitable diagram which shows by using this experiment we can understand the static friction concept. Okay, so that is what the third question is, write the materials required to understand the static friction. Okay, this materials required. So this is the second question, and the third question is materials required. Materials required. So the materials required are, we need a table, string, trolley, wooden block, pulley, okay, weights, and hanging hook. Hanging hook. Okay, these are the materials required, okay, for an experiment which by which we can understand the static friction. The fourth question is what we have is the diagram which shows or which by which we can understand the static friction concept. So the fourth question answer is just the diagram. So before a third question we have written the materials, all those materials which are used in this experiment. So this experiment is having the trolley. On the trolley there is a block. So this is a block. This is a trolley, and this is a table, and one end of the trolley is attached to the string, and then after that there is a pulley, Okay, so this is the pulley, then the weights are hanging to the hanging hook. Weights are hanging to the hanging hook. So this is what the arrangement of okay, the experiment which gives the understanding the concept of a friction, static friction. So on the fifth question is this experiment they are asking how do you experimentally we can understand the friction. So that is what the fifth question. So how do you understand the nature of friction and the concept of static friction? Explain with an activity. So this is an activity. See here carefully. So initially there are no weights here. When there are no weights here, this trolley is at rest position, block is also at rest position. So in this case, there is no friction acting between the block and trolley even though they are in contact. Even though they are in contact and rest position. So when small weight is hanging to this position, then automatically the trolley is able to move forward direction. Forward means here towards the trolley. Then automatically the friction will create between the two surfaces. The friction will create the two surfaces. But with respect to this trolley, the block is at rest position only, so that we can call it as a static friction. So as soon as the weights are increasing, so this the speed of this trolley is go on increasing, so that the static friction between these two will also increases. So after certain limit of weight, what will happen, the trolley will move towards the pulley and block has a tendency to move right direction, then they will separate. So before separation, what is the maximum static friction? Okay, then that static friction is called limiting friction. Up to that point it has a static friction. The friction between these two surfaces is called static friction. After the limit, then they are in motion, relative motion, so that we don't have a static friction. So these are the questions what we have in our assignment. Okay, I hope you understood. Thank you very much.